So you've started a carnivore diet and you've got some questions. Let me guess. One of them is, what oils can I cook with? Can I use olive oil? Butter? No oil? In this video, I'm gonna let you know what oils to use on a carnivore diet and why these oils are optimal for cooking, not only on a carnivore diet, but no matter how you eat. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kate, I'm a health coach and I post videos on a high-fat, nutrient-dense way of eating. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share, and make sure to subscribe. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook where I share new posts every single day. The carnivore diet is classified as eating only foods from the animal kingdom. This includes all type of meat, all type of fish, and all animal products such as eggs. So what does that leave us to cook with? I think most of us are under the impression that olive oil is the best oil to use for cooking, but olives don't come from animals, obviously. So what do we use instead? I'm gonna break this video up into 3 parts: the oils you should use, the oils you should not use, and oils that are not technically carnivore, but that are still probably okay. What you want to be cooking with on a carnivore diet is animal fat. This includes things such as tallow, which is beef fat, lard, which is pork fat, duck fat, bacon grease, and any other type of fat that comes from an animal. You can also cook with dairy, so this means butter and ghee. If you aren't familiar with what ghee is, butter is made up of butterfat and milk protein, and ghee is only butterfat. Because of this, ghee has a higher smoke point and is better for high heat cooking when compared to butter. I have a whole video on the similarities and differences between butter and ghee, so I will link that up above and you can check it out afterwards. These are the main types of fat you want to be cooking with on a carnivore diet. As you can see, they all either come from animals or from animal products. The other thing you will notice about these oils is that they are all solid at room temperature. This is a characteristic of them being made up of mainly saturated fat. Now, before you gawk at the idea of eating so much saturated fat and assume this diet will clog your arteries, hear me out. First off, the notion that saturated fat consumption clogs our arteries is based off of theory and not off of evidence. There is no solid scientific data showing this to be the case. And actually, there are rumors that the upper limit on saturated fat is going to be dropped this year when the dietary guidelines are updated. So hopefully this puts your mind at least a little bit at rest. It is actually a really big shame that saturated fat has been demonized in the way that it has, because this type of fat is the best for cooking. It's even better than monounsaturated fat, which is the type of fat that olive oil is mainly made up of. Saturated fat is more stable than other types of fat. It can resist more heat, light, and oxygen. This means it is harder for these fats to oxidize, which is a good thing because oxidized fats are extremely harmful to consume. Oils not to use. So when you are doing a carnivore diet, for the main part, you do not want to be consuming any oils that come from plants. These include oils such as canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, grapeseed oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, cottonseed oil. Did I miss anything? These all fall under the category of vegetable oil. So you don't want to be consuming anything that's labeled vegetable oil as well. Now, it isn't just on a carnivore diet that you want to be avoiding these. As I mentioned before, saturated fat is the best type of fat to use for cooking because it can resist a lot before it oxidizes. Polyunsaturated fat, which is the main type of fat in the oils I just mentioned, is the opposite. It is extremely fragile and sensitive to heat, light, and oxygen. If you want to know more about vegetable oil and how it is harming our health, check out this video afterwards. So yes, avoid these when you're eating a carnivore diet, but no matter where your health journey takes you, if you're keto, carnivore, or eating any other way, you want to be avoiding these oils, full stop. Oils that are probably okay. All right, so now onto the gray area. The oils I am about to talk about, they are not technically carnivore. They do not come from animals, but they are not as toxic as vegetable oils are. These are oils such as olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, and palm oil. These oils all come from fruit, and that's probably the easiest way to remember them. They are more resistant to oxidation than vegetable oil is. As I said, they are not technically carnivore, but depending on how sensitive you are, you can probably include them or at least add them in at some point and see how you react. That said, if you are doing the carnivore diet because you suffer from an autoimmune disease, you're probably best just sticking to animal fat. And those are the oils that are and are not suitable for a carnivore diet. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite oil or fat is to cook with. And if you have any other questions pertaining to the carnivore diet that you would like me to make a video on, leave those suggestions down below as well. If you enjoyed this, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Click that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.